Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of J-Man's Road Rants. Welcome everybody to episode 27 of J-Man's Road Rants. Again, it's been slow news. If it ain't Afghanistan or coronavirus, well, it's just not much worth covering. So I thought, why not do a week one predictions video? So that's what we're going to do. So today, like the video, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so you can be notified again. Follow me on Twitter, J-Man from KC. Now, let's get on with the video. Week one preview. Obviously, tomorrow night, we have the Cowboys facing off against the Super Bowl champs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, the Cowboys had one of the worst divisions in all of football last year, and the Buccaneers have signed basically they've signed all their starters back from the same team that won the Super Bowl. So, in my opinion, this is going to be blowout city. This is the Cowboys all day long and, all night long, however you want to look at it. So I'll take the Buccaneers to win this one, going away. Now, on Sunday, we have my Niners traveling to Motor City to see those Hello Kitties Detroit Lions. I know my friend's not going to like that one, but sorry. Again, I think this is going to be blowout city. Yes, Garoppolo will be starting for the 49ers and not Trey Lance, but you're talking about a complete rebuild in Detroit. I mean, almost a complete different team from the year before, and very rarely does a rebuild actually end up being a playoff team. So we're going to be, and this is the freshest the 49ers are going to be all year. So I'll take the 49ers in this one, going away. Second game on Sunday, we have Seahawks traveling to Indianapolis. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup. The Seahawks defense wasn't that great last year, but their offense was phenomenal, at least, especially in the early going. Indianapolis has got Carson Wentz. I mean, they can run the ball. Jonathan Taylor, yep, they can throw the ball. Their defense is top notch, and they're at home. Probably going to lean towards Indianapolis, probably by a touchdown. So we'll go Indianapolis in this game by a touchdown. The next game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Buffalo to take on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. This is an interesting matchup. I mean, obviously last year we had the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were started the season 11-0. They ended up winning the division, but then of course they got beat up in the playoffs. This team had a very easy schedule last year, and it's a much harder schedule this year, and I think they're going to fall this year. In fact, I'm going to take Buffalo in this game, and I think Buffalo's going away. Another blowout, in my opinion. Next, we have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Tennessee Titans. This one here is interesting. Both offenses are great, and both defenses are crap. So it's really probably going to be a coin flip as to who takes the ball, who has the ball last, scores next. And I'm going to lean on Tennessee. Obviously, they have the better running game, and they can control the clock better. So I'm going to take Tennessee in this one in a very close matchup, where it's probably going to be close to a shootout. Our next matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles at the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, talk about a game of two teams that really aren't going anywhere this year. Both teams have bad defenses. Both teams have bad offenses. If I had to pick one, I'm going to go with Atlanta. Let's see how Kyle Pitts does in his rookie season. This could be to find out how much he's going to be worth. So I'm going to take Atlanta this one. Probably one of those games where it's going to be sloppy and ugly, but I'll take Atlanta on this one. Next game on the line, we got another sloppy game. The Jacksonville Jaguars at Houston Texans. Now, this is, number one pick, Trevor Lawrence, his debut NFL game. And it's in Houston, where Houston actually won both of these games last year in this matchup, but it was Deshaun Watson versus Gardner Minshew. Now we've got Tyrod Taylor versus Trevor Lawrence. So Honestly, this is a crapshoot, but again, I'll take the better offense in this one. I'm going to take Jacksonville in a close battle, probably a 3-point game, something like that. Next up, we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. This here, to me, is going to be one of the surprises. I think Cincinnati's going to surprise some teams this year. I think their offense is going to be better. Their defense is going to be better. And Minnesota, I mean, you never know which team's going to show up. One week, they're daunting and they look like they could be a playoff team, and then the next week they're like, who is this team? And obviously you got Cook. They're definitely going to be able to run the ball better. I'm gonna take the upset here. I'm gonna take the Bengals, Cincinnati in the upset. Next we have the Jets taking on the Carolina Panthers. Revenge game, right? Sam Darnold taking on his former team in the Jets. The Jets have a rookie quarterback in Wilson. I will take the Carolina Panthers on this one, with Christian McCaffrey being fresh and everything. Yeah, I'm going to take Carolina to beat the Jets. We next have this is going to be difficult, but the Chargers, you can't see it, Chargers versus the football team, the Potatoes, however you want to call them. I wish they'd come up with a damn name. But anyway, this is in Washington, D.C. You got one of the top 5 defenses in Washington. You got a rookie quarterback, or a second-year quarterback in Justin Herbert. I like the Chargers offense better, although right now I'm hearing that Austin Eckler might be out with an injury, so who knows. I was leaning towards the Chargers, but if Eckler doesn't play, I will take the Redskins at home. Next, we have the first 3 o'clock hour game. Now, as you can see, this is moved to Jacksonville, but it is the Packers versus the Saints in Jacksonville. This is another matchup. You got no Drew Brees, and now it's Jameis Winston. Honestly, I know that it's technically a home game for the Saints, but it is going to be on the road for both teams. Supposedly the Packers will have a disadvantage because Aaron Rodgers doesn't do well in Florida. Whatever. I think this is the first of what is going to convince the Saints that Winston is not the answer. I will take the Packers in this one. The next 3 o'clock hour game, we have the Browns in Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Another upset that I'm going to pick here. Tyrann Mathieu may or may not play because he's on the COVID list. Other than that, both these teams are pretty much at full strength, and they both have great offenses, and I think the Browns have the better defense. So I'm going to take the Browns in the upset on this one, probably being that they'll have the ball last, and that's how they'll take the win. Next, we have the Broncos in the Giants. Honestly, I don't really. This is another one of those games. It's probably a pick'em game. I'm going to lean towards the Broncos, even though they're on the road. Next, we have the Patriots in Miami taking on the Dolphins. Patriots put in money this year, a lot of money. They got a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones. They've added some tight ends to help out Mac Jones. The Dolphins have added another receiver that Tua is familiar with Jalen Waddle. But they don't have Fitzpatrick to fall back on, so this is going to be an interesting game, but I will still take New England by a field goal. We now have the Sunday night game, the Chicago Bears versus the Los Angeles Rams. I think that the Rams are going to take this one at home with their new quarterback in Matthew Stafford. The Bears, again, this is going to be more proof to show Matt Nagy he picked the wrong quarterback. And finally, we have the Monday night matchup, the Ravens at the Raiders in Las Vegas. I mean, the Raiders look like hell. How can you pick them? I can't. The Ravens are going to be the better team. And despite the loss of J.K. Dobbins, I still think they're going to be, a daunting team to stop. I'll take the Ravens even in Las Vegas. So there you go. That's my week 1 predictions for the NFL. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Don't forget to click on the subscribe and the bell to be notified when I upload again. You can also follow me on Twitter at JManFromKC. Thanks again for watching, and have a good day.